Around 6:15 in the morning, I had a bagel Dad prepared for me. And put blueberry cream cheese on. Oh, with some cookies that his mom made and gave to us the other day. When we visited. I think there's supposed to be some kind of chocolate cookie with powdered sugar from the look of things. I had that around 6:15, that breakfast. I spent the morning and a majority of the afternoon hours working to finish the polystyrene drawing I've been working on at Dad's place for the past week or so. By spending most of the time being focused on finishing the boots, mostly working on the sides and the backs of them. Essentially making them have the same design as that skull face mask drawing I did, only for the one I finished today, the boots were of a different color scheme. Essentially. I finished the boots and thus the polystyrene drawing at 2:47 p.m. Pretty much just shy of the current 3 p.m. cutoff time. For taking a picture of a finished or near finished polystyrene drawing, finished or appears to be finished polystyrene drawing. It's important to take a picture of them every drawing in natural light, rather than some in natural light and others in artificial light. Because any polystyrene drawing is going to look different in artificial light versus in natural light. And it's important to keep in mind. at least for me. "3 p.m. is the current cutoff time, and that'll change depending on the time of year." Mom picked me up from Dad's place around 3:15 p.m. And afterwards, we immediately went grocery shopping at Wegmans. Getting things like these green beans, some mild cheddar cheese sticks, and these pork chops. Around 6:30 p.m., Mom and I had pork chops. These are some leftover pork chops. At Wegmans, I got a hot curry sauce. Hot as in spicy. For my pork chops to be cooked in. Since I figure a hot curry sauce would be more keto friendly than a mango curry sauce, which is what Mom marinated her pork chops in. She got a gallon of 1% milk, while I got a gallon of whole milk. In total, I got 3 packs of these mild cheddar cheese sticks. The way I feel, they make for a pretty healthy snack if you're feeling hungry, or a healthy component to a meal. Has some healthy fats to them. At 6:30 p.m., we had the pork chops with shrimp and some green beans. I believe for the shrimp, Mom used some lemon juice and pepper for the shrimp. And at Wegmans, we also got ingredients for Mom to make a homemade chili, such as chili powder, ground beef, kidney beans, a couple sweet onions if I recall, etc. Around 12:30 p.m. For lunch, I had a can of broccoli, cheese, potato, soup with a glass of milk. And it made for a pretty good lunch. Though the instructions said for me to microwave it for 4 minutes total. Stopping it halfway. I just stir it with the spoon I would use to eat it. The reason why I'm not having any shrimp now was because it's a bag of raw shrimp, that either needs to be cooked or should be cooked. And Mom only cooked a small portion of it. For when we initially had the pork chops. This comes from a pack of 8 of them that I saw as we were getting some strip steaks. I have a tendency to believe that meat is inherently keto-friendly. So is milk, even though it has lactose in it. At least that's how I feel. But these are enjoyable pork chops. Warm or cold. I remember shortly after getting home from going grocery shopping with Mom, and after helping her a bit with putting the groceries away, I had a few of the cold brew gummies, then brought the coffee infused dark chocolate candy bar, to my room to eat it. Both of those things which came from a coffee lover's man crate that I got as a Christmas present. Technically last Christmas, since if I say this Christmas, it implies, at least the way I feel, this year's Christmas, which hasn't occurred yet. Whereas last Christmas to me implies the Christmas last year. It was a good candy bar. And the cold brew gummy bears, are good too. I remember during the early morning hours, technically running out the frog timer on GameHag, but not officially being turned into a frog yet. But thankfully, I just so happened to find a task, not a game task, just a task. That was categorized under clicks and videos. That I was able to complete very quickly with minimal effort, and that reset the frog timer. A good thing too, because I still have not reached level 40 on Dragon Lord. Even though I've got it running in a tab in the background.